Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. How are you today? Fire signs, good morning. Yes, good morning still. I'm out of bed. Good heavens. Isn't it shocking how sloppy you can become in the summer holidays and kids can get their own breakfast? First time in 15 years. It's good, job. Also, the adolescents these days are not up at the crack of dawn before the crows. They're up midway through the morning. Now, I know some parents used to complain about this years ago, but I don't, because I had 15 years of being up on the hour every hour. And it's really quite lovely to wake up naturally. I say naturally, 7 o'clock this morning-ish. All right, isn't it? Not bad. Who can complain? Anyway, enough of the gabbling babbling. How are you? I do hope you're well. Aries, Leo, Sag, fire signs. Right, let's get on with housekeeping, shall we? This won't resonate with you all. There's billions of us on this disco ball. We're not up to the same thing. Check out some of my other elemental reads. Your chart placement will have all of fire, air, water, earth in it somewhere. If it's not your sun, moon, Venus reading sign this week, then it will be another element in your chart. I'm sure if none of them resonate, it's just not your time. I've got hundreds of vids on this channel. Check them all out. They're not all about oracle or tarot either. Some of them are just life lessons, just my opinion and my take on things that have happened to me that I've learned from. Amusing things, things that take heed of, lessons that I ignored and then finally learnt, and just general, sometimes just mid-afternoon witterings. So if it amuses you, it's all good, isn't it? It is for guidance and entertainment purposes only though. Don't take anything too seriously on this channel. Any decisions or actions that you take as a result of listening to this reading or any other of my readings are on you, and I'm not responsible for any actions or decisions that you take. Okay, use your own discernment, free will and power of intuition. Use your brains. What you do, it's not my problem or my responsibility, it's yours. Okay, own your life. Yeah, good. Own your truth. It'll probably come out in your reading anyway, Aries, Leo, Sag. It always does for some reason. Okay, so own your truth. Be authentic, be brave, seize the day. So, let's have a look, shall we? Let's see. Today I'm going to read to you from the Fairy Tarot by Radley Valentine. I'm also going to read to you from the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid and the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. Our very own Tarot Queen, Tarot Royalty, in my humble opinion. I think she's ace. Her designs are beautiful. I resonate very well with her cards and I always get very productive readings. So there you are, Colette. Act like we know each other, don't we? There's your plug, dear. So I am an intuitive witch. I don't read from deck spreads or books unless the card keeps coming out but it's not speaking to me but it keeps coming out, or if I read from Teal Swan's The Blind Spot, which is not like any cards I have ever known. I shuffle, flip and they come out. Now I wasn't going to read the Spirit Animal first but a couple have popped out, so I'm going to leave them now for here and I'm going to carry on with the Fairy Tarot Oracle to see if there is any for you. No, I'm being told to carry on with the Spirit Animal Oracle. Okay, it's not the normal order, but you know what, Aries, Leo, Sag, you never do things in a conformative order, do you? So let's see what the Spirit Animal Oracle has to say for you. Everybody else has done Fairy, Wisdom and Spirit, but not you, not you. Okay, so I get the feeling you are running against the mill lately. You're doing not what is expected of you. Good. Do you? I've never been one to do as I'm told. The only thing I do as I'm told these days is listen to source. I spent too many years not listening to source and paid for it dearly. Now she's listening. So, okay, fire signs. What do we have for you? I suppose sometimes there's a certain order of the message, isn't there? And 2 more shuffles I've been told. And sometimes the order has to come out in that way. So I'm just trying to do it now, see which order they fall in, because there's clearly something they want to say. Okay, good. And that one there. Okay. Know your worth. Okay. Know your worth. 5 and 4, 54. Skunk Spirit 9. Know your worth. Get the feeling that you are not confident in your own abilities. You're starting to doubt yourself. Maybe you are coming into energies that are making you doubt your worth. Energies like that are never good in your life. Okay, you should never have to prove yourself to anyone. You are your harshest judge, your worst critic. Okay, how you feel about yourself is how you feel about yourself, and that's what's important. Okay, doesn't matter if the world thinks you're a head case. If you think you're gorgeous, that's it. You're gorgeous, isn't it? Okay, but know your worth. I've got a lot of self-esteem issues coming from this card at the moment. ARIES LEO Sag. You're normally quite cocky, normally quite confident, normally got the gift of the gab. What's happened to rock here? What's happened to rock here, ARIES LEO Sag? Only you know that. Koala spirit, 35. Spirit has a plan, 3 and 5, 8. Get back to yourself. You've lost yourself somewhere, haven't you? Wow, I've just looked at the next card down. Just got what I was about to say. Reclaim your power. You've lost yourself somewhere. And it's rocked you. It's knocked your confidence. Here it comes. You went in like your cocky self to a situation and you were arrogantly assured we're going to work out, and you got bitch slapped by the universe because you were complacent. Because you were assumptive. Never good to be assumptive. Never good to be complacent. Okay. If you are suffering from self-esteem issues, they're your issues. It's work you need to do. Lessons that you need to learn. This is probably not what you want to hear, but it's what you need to hear. Okay. Never assume anything. Tread carefully, but confidently and kindly. Okay. Then it will be all right. Okay. But know your worth. Know your worth. Nothing is wasted. Okay. Oh, crikey. Flipping heck. 3 cards on. Look at this. Nothing is wasted. Vulture spirit. Okay. Nothing is wasted. I'll skip that for now. Because all experiences are lessons, aren't they? Even if you deem them as failures, they're not really. They're lessons. So Spirit does have a plan for you. You do need to reclaim your power in order to rebuild your self-esteem. Okay. The next one is Parrot Spirit, 45, 4 and 5, 9. What's your words? I think you were overconfident with someone, very assumptive and perhaps a bit rude when you got put in your place. And it's rocked you. Because you thought that you had the upper hand. This life, ARIES LEO Sag, is about balance. Okay. It's about balance. It's about humility. It's about authenticity. And that means being authentic with yourself, about yourself. No victim mentality going here. Okay. Nothing is wasted. Nightingale Spirit, 41, 4 and 1, 5. Love is all around. Yeah. But you need to be loving too. Okay. Treat those as you would like to be treated. Be honest. Be kind. Be gentle. But be firm. Okay? Too defensive I've got here. Be fearless and bold. But you know what and who you are. Okay? Stay true to yourself. Okay? But be fearless. Be bold. Be brave. If you need to rest and take time out, do. Okay? Do take time out if you need to. Number 9, Brown Bear Spirit. I would suggest, looking at this card, that you take time out to evaluate what's happened. Your actions. The consequences of those actions. How you feel about it. But respectfully, I'd ask you to think about how the other party feels about your actions. Put the pieces together authentically, not comfortably, authentically. And you'll get a better idea of what's going on. Truth transcends illusion. It most certainly does. 22, 2 and 2, 4. Dragonfly Spirit. Very magical being, okay? Look at the situation for what it was, not what you are too scared to look at it at, okay? It's not always the other person's fault. Look at your own self first. How did you act? Not, but they made me do it. Don't even entertain that pattern of thought. Universe will shut its gates. Not good. Never productive, okay? No, it's not always you, and it's not always all you. It takes 2, 3, 4, 5. But say it takes more than one, doesn't it? And you have to look at all energies involved. Look at it from a fair, objective point. I don't know if there's been a big row at work, or you've had a big relationship mash-up, or you've had a row with one of your kids, or one of your dear friends, or someone that you've known for a long time, and it's all gone Pete Tong and it's caused you to reevaluate yourself, but something's occurred here. Slow and steady wins the race. Again, reevaluate properly, please. Okay. 6 and 2, 62, 8, for those of you that do numbers. Think about the slow and the steady. Do it slowly, kindly. Embrace the in-between. Okay. Look at it from both sides. Understand that this transition period is not lack. Okay. It's not necessarily liberation either. It's learning. It's learning. Okay. Be peaceful about this. Approach this situation with peace. If you go in guns blazing, you're just going to ignite the fire to be bigger. You're not going to put out the flames. Be peaceful, but kind, confident. Okay. Let's see what the Spirit Tarot have to say about this, do we? The Fairy Tarot, indeed. Let's have a look, shall we? Guardians, Angels, Spirits, Guides. This is a message for fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's been some kind of unrest, some kind of ruffle, some kind of fallout here that's caused them to evaluate their own self-worth. Something that maybe was needed, actually. Because I think there's been a lot of arrogance going on for quite some time where you've been refusing to own your truth. And you've been going on and on and on. The more that you've been unchecked, but you're not making any progress, you're getting cockier and cockier and cockier. You might not like the Spirit, you might not like this message, but or someone you know has, certainly. There's been an energy of this in your life if it's not you. But it's come to a head now. And you've been stabbed with your own sword, so to speak. And we need to find out why. Guardians, Angels, Spirits, Guides. You don't seem to want to talk to me through the fairies today. I've got one card. Anything else? Guardians, Angels, Spirits, Guides? For Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Funny how the cards work sometimes. I had a reading earlier where I could have sworn I'd finished reading, and yet I kept reading and reading and reading, and the cards kept flowing and flowing and flowing. The Spirit obviously had quite a lot to say about that. Any more shuffles? I've been just told 3. Okay. There's one. See if we've got any more energy here. 2. I think they're just amused by me shuffling personally. Yeah, 3. No more. Okay, we've got 2 cards. Right, okay. 10 of Spring. 10's closing out a cycle, isn't it? Ask for help from others. All work and no play. Being weighed down by too many responsibilities. To ask for help is not weakness. Okay? To give help and to be kind is not weakness either. Okay? Both ways. People are going to ask you for help. Don't withdraw. Shut down. Only entertain them when they serve you. Selfish, nasty, not on, not acceptable. Okay. Unity, 5. Do the right thing for the right person. Aries, Leo, Sag. Whatever needs fixing, fix it. Okay. Compare tradition versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. Don't approach situations you've buggered up in the past in a way that you've always approached them, because they'll always come out the way they've always come out. You're not going any further. Keep doing what you're doing. You're going to keep getting what you got. You've got to look at this with fresh eyes, okay? You've got to peg your ego down a notch, okay? And your pride. Because it's your ego and your pride, your assumptiveness as well, that has put you in this position. I'm going to be honest about this. Lighten up. It's not all about you. Yeah, there are some people close to you that are hurt. If you don't know about it yet, you're gonna. 9 of Autumn. Reward yourself for all your hard work. Being happily and successfully self-employed. Cherish your time alone. Now is the time I want you to go and have a think about what's happened. Okay. Have a think about what's happened. But also, I'm getting here the other party. Don't want to talk to you just yet. You keep pushing to talk to them because you want to make yourself feel better. You need to get out of that energy. This isn't a very positive reading, Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm a little worried about this. How can we turn this round, Guardians, Angels, Spirits, Guides? How can we actually turn this reading around? Because Aries, Leo, Sag, I think your karma's arrived. And I really need you, to be fair, to reevaluate everything that you think you know. How you've treated people, how they've reacted, and how their reactions have made you feel. Not everyone is out to get you. Sometimes people's reactions, more often than not, are a response to your behaviour. Okay? And I want you to recognise that. I've got a card here that's flipped the wrong way. Has it flipped the wrong way? Yes, it has. There we go. So, have a think about how you've made people feel. Instead of thinking, they've done this to me, they've done that to me, oh, they promised this, oh, they promised that, and they haven't. Think about why. Why you're feeling the way you are. Okay? I want you to think properly about everything in your life. It's, I keep banging on about it. I said to you even before the cards went, didn't I? This is about owning your truth. And it is about owning your truth, Aries, Leo, Sag. It's quite a muted reading here. I get a feeling of sheepishness coming from you. I am calling you out because the cards are calling you out and it's the energy I'm being sent. This isn't personal in any way, shape or form. I've got a lot of fire in my chart. But I do think sometimes we all need to be accountable, all the time. We all need to be accountable for our actions because ultimately come back and they bite you on the bum, don't they? Okay, let's have a look. Let's see what we've got here. I seem to want to speak a lot more through the wisdom. Oh, yeah. Right. Okay. Wow. Aries, Leo, Sag, I'm about to tell you. Right. You do feel out on your own at the moment. You have been ostracised and isolated from all that you have known, have loved and enjoyed. And you feel like you're detached from these people or this situation. Okay, there is a male energy that's influenced in your life. It's got big influence here. Either go to them for guidance or they are the reason that you need to reevaluate. Not gender specific, it's just a masculine energy, okay? A leg up here, someone has tried to support you and you are wanting that leg up. You've been given many opportunities that you've spunked, basically. I ain't going to sugarcoat it. Okay, you've been given those opportunities, there's chances. You've disregarded them or disrespected them. Now's the time to stop that, okay? There are some things in this life that are just not meant for you, either now or just not at this time or ever, okay? Understand and accept that you, it's not about what you want, it's about what you need, okay? You need to think about this properly. When I say think, don't overthink about this, okay? Think about it properly, okay? And think about it with a clear mind. It's time to sweep old patterns out. It's time to do a proper housekeeping of your head, okay, so that you're able to let that spiritual water flow through the pipe without a pebble, so to speak. There's many decisions to be made. It's a fork in the road here. Because what you've always done, you think it's always been all right, because you've trundled along in your own way, thinking about it without regard to others' feelings, because it'll be all right. You're very magnetic, very likeable, very charming individual, I get the feeling, for whoever this is. And you know that. But you've taken advantage of that. But, you know, all good things run out, don't they? When they're not being reciprocated. You need to look at that. Speak to the higher power, connect with your inner child, understand why you do the things that you do and how that's impacted you, but also how it's impacted others, because the universe is a boomerang. What you put out comes back, okay? Truth be told, here it comes, own your truth. Aries, Leo, Sag, own your truth, okay? Own your truth, be authentic, okay? Understand that others are important too. All that glitters is not gold. You have been dropping people for what you think is better, glittery, more shiny. That's not very nice, is it? And now you're understanding what you were promised. You've been done. It's been a double bluff, okay? You've been done. You need to be authentic at all points. Aries, Leo, Sag. Why don't you listen? Concentrate on the here and now. How you are feeling and how you've made others feel, okay? Got any final messages for Aries, Leo, Sag? Can we turn this around, please? Yeah, good. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. That's exactly what I wanted to hear for Aries, Leo, Sag. Good. That's it now. Oh, okay. There's a change in the wind. Things are changing. Embrace it. Don't be scared. Be kind. Be solid. Okay, be confident about it. Great period of regeneration coming for you and yours. Okay. What's we got here? Unfinished symphony. It's unfinished business you need to tend to. Unless you attend to it, things ain't going to change. This could be way back. Every now and again, it creeps into your thoughts, doesn't it? And you upset that it's still in your head because it seems to your egoistic self it's irrelevant, it's past, happened, didn't work, not finished. Pebble stuck in the pipe until you dislodge it, sort it. This is regarding a soulmate. Okay? This is also regarding yourself. Being honest with yourself and honest with that person. For those who resonates with you, know exactly what I'm talking about. I've got no idea what it's pertaining to, but your personal situation, you'll know what I'm talking about. Come to the edge. Take the leap. Okay? Do it. Look at the bigger picture. Observe. Look at everything. Not from your point of view, but from their point of view too. Okay? You are blessed. And there is great happiness coming to you. But it ain't coming until you finish that business. Pebble in the pipe, this one. Even shaped like a pebble. Look, I'm not giving you the birdie, it's just because I'm holding several cards. Pebble in the pipe, even shaped like a pebble. Finish it. Finish that business. Okay? Nicely. Authentically. With regard to their feelings, not just yours. Okay? And happy, happy, blessed, blessed is coming. And whatever you wish for, yeah? In the future, whatever you want, if it's meant for you, is yours. Okay? Be loyal. Own your truth. Aries, Leo, Sag. There's your message. Take heed. Have a good week, guys. See ya.